Well, students, we discussed about the two factors which affect the solubility of a gas in a liquid, that is the effect of temperature and nature of gas and solvent. Now let's move with the another factor that affect the solubility of gas in a liquid. And the most important factor that affect the solubility of gas in a liquid is pressure. Okay? As we increase the pressure, the solubility of gas in a liquid increases. With the increase of pressure, solubility of a gas in a liquid increases. And this can be explained as follows. Consider a system in which a solution is placed inside the piston, and in this the lower part is solution phase and upper part is gaseous phase at a particular temperature and pressure. Okay, and there is a dynamic equilibrium between these two phases, or we can say that the number of particles entering the solution or leaving the solution is same, or we can say that the rate of dissolution is equal to the rate of evaporation. Okay, now increase the pressure over the system, due to which the gaseous particles compress to a smaller volume. Due to which gaseous particle compress to a smaller volume. As a result, the number of particles per unit volume increases. Number of particles per unit volume increases as volume decreases. Hence, the number of particles striking the surface of the solution, striking the surface of the solution to enter it also increases. As a result, the solubility of gaseous particle in a solution increases when pressure increases. Okay, and this effect was studied by Henry in 1803. So it is called Henry law. And according to this law, the mass of gas dissolved in a liquid, at a particular temperature is directly proportional to the pressure of the gas, over the solution, and mathematically M is directly proportional to P. M is the mass of gas dissolved and P is the pressure over the gas, and M is equal to K into P, and K is a proportionality constant. K is proportionality constant, and its value depends on the nature of the gas. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. And Henry law also explained in terms of mole fraction. It is also explained in terms of mole fraction. Mole fraction is taken as measure of the solubility. Measure of solubility. Okay. So according to that, the mole fraction of a gas in a liquid is directly proportional to the pressure applied over a gas, and it can also be written as X is directly proportional to the P. and X is a mole fraction. And mole fraction is a concentration term which is a ratio of the number of moles of one component to the total number of moles present in the solution. So, it is a very easy method to determine the solubility of a gas in a liquid. So, mole fraction is used to measure the solubility. And in terms of mole fraction, X is directly proportional to P. And now X is equal to Kp. And K is again proportionality constant, and it also depends upon the nature of the gas. And this can also be written as P is equal to 1 by K into X. Okay, and 1 by K is equal to the KH is equal to new constant that is known as Henry constant. Henry constant. Okay. Now put the value 1 by K. P is equal to KH into X. Now this is a mathematical formulation of Henry law. And KH, it is in Henry constant, and the value of Henry constant depends on the nature of a gas. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. And KH also tell us about the solubility of a particular gas, whether it is soluble or not soluble, less soluble or more soluble, and it is inversely proportional to the solubility. Okay, if a gas is having higher KH, it means it is less soluble. If the value of KH is less, it means it is more soluble. So KH also determine the solubility of a particular gas at a particular temperature. Okay, students?